Well, everybody, it's let's see, it's 5 minutes to 4, Sunday afternoon, and this is another video for Dave, a new friend from Missouri. And matter of fact, I can't even find the other one's name. There's another gentleman from Missouri, uh, Quest for Artifacts, that apparently him and Dave are friends, and he might appreciate this too because he collects fossils and mostly Indian artifacts, but they're both from Missouri. So this is for Dave. And anybody, listen, anybody that wants to see anything in particular, I've got nothing better to do than put these videos up. So Dave was asking if that was all the shark's teeth I had that I had shown. And I thought, well, excuse me, no. So maybe I could show a few, and there's not much to tell about them except uh, these, the ones you see the sign, the one says the ones in the upper part of the picture are from North Jersey, shark's teeth that I found, and the ones in the lower part here are from Maryland, and then there's some over here that I've purchased along the way or people have given me. So let's start with the ones from Maryland. And I'm going to, you can see the real size of them. I'm not trying to make them look big or anything, but I want you to get a better view. So we'll go shooting around and take a look. Now these are lemon shark, and they're from Maryland. But even these little teeth, I love them because look at these mackerel shark. That I love them because they're so they're so perfect. Maybe I can get even a better shot of those. They're just absolutely perfect. And the little ones, they just wash right out of Calvert Cliffs. And if you're lucky, a day when they wash down, then you can get a hold of a bunch of them. I've got, I don't know. I guess it wouldn't be an underestimate to say I've got 1,000 of them. Uh, and these are goblin sharks. Beautiful and very sharp, very defined. Uh, these are cow sharks, and it's a unique uh, tooth for and unique shark's tooth. I guess I ought to slow down. My biggest problem with viewing anything is I don't spend enough time on it. And here's some tiger sharks. Those things will rip you up. Some little babies. Well, a lot of them are. These are just some extras I just put out there because they're so unique. They're so nice. Here's some snaggle shark, and boy, you talk about serrated edges. These suckers. Look at those edges. That slice, that slice through you in no time flat. And let me put my finger in there to show you the general size of these. Here's some thresher. Now these are, as I said before, these are the ones from Maryland, and they're easily found. I can guarantee you go down there, you're going to find some. I've never gone down and not found any, and yet other trips I've gone down and found several hundred. Me and a friend named Pablo, you've probably seen him before, the UPS guy. We used to have contests, and in one sifting, the record was finding 17 teeth. Now we're going to go up to North Jersey, and basically the same kind of sharks. These teeth are a little bigger. You can see on my finger. Goblin sharks. They got some nasty sharp teeth on them, but they're not serrated at all. This is a name I can't pronounce because the only reference to it was its Latin name. So, and I've seen it where these are supposed to be 20 7.5 to 35 million years old, and others argue that they're, well, I guess there's a mixture of them, and others are 67 to 74 million years old. There's a little angel shark's tooth, and here's just another display of some of the great variety you can find. And it's so interesting because it's just like panning for gold. You look, you take the sand and the gravel and you put it in a sifter that I made, and you're doing all this right in the creek, and the creek's only a couple inches deep, and so you find a place that's deep enough for you to sift, and you sift, and then who knows? Some of the best ones I found just walking along, and you could see them under the water. These are soulfish, which you don't find; they're pretty rare up there. And then you're not very likely to find these either, but I was lucky to find a bunch of them. Well, not a bunch. There's a couple more over there, but these are salmon teeth. No, I just never expected salmon to. Well, I had no idea what kind of teeth they had, but I never expected them to be this long and sharp. And this you find a lot of in North Jersey. Uh, these crow sharks, and they're serrated. Them babies will do the job on you too, but they're so much different than all the other teeth. So now we can pull back, and I can take this off and give you an overview. And then he was asking if I had any kinds of teeth that were bigger, and I've got some makos here. Now these you can tell are bigger by my finger. If we put them on magnification, they'll take up the whole screen. And some more snaggles. Now these you could find them this size in Maryland, as we showed over here. And this is a lamna shark. This tooth is from Morocco. All the other teeth I'm showing you are from North America here. And then here she wanted to know if we had any bigger ones. So we'll take a look and see. And then there might be some bigger ones here. And these are, I'm not sure exactly whether monosaurs or megalodon. I tend to think these are megalodon. And then that baby's definitely a megalodon. And then this guy for sure. So, Dave, I hope you enjoyed this. And anybody else, I said that if you have any questions, you want to see anything at all, then this is just a variety of my shark's teeth. And as I said, there's on these smaller ones, I have several. Between North Jersey, I probably have 800 or 900 in between, and certainly Maryland, well over 1,000 of them. And if I could only find some of these babies, then I'd be a happy camper indeed. But what you can't find, I guess, in this man's world, you buy. uh, so I wanted to thank Dave for asking, because a lot of these teeth I really hadn't spent the time to find out, what they were. I'd look at them once and see what they were, and then forget the names. But I figured today I'll write them down, and then I have a point of reference. So thanks a lot, Dave. And then Quest for Artifacts. I hope you also enjoyed this. I'll send this to you, and anybody else that's interested in anything, seeing a close up of anything I have, whether it's fossils or silver or whatever, feel free to ask.